Hey everyone, Josh here with another close-up look at a Star Wars toy. And today we're going to unbox the Black Series figure. This is Ahsoka Tano from the Rebels TV show. So let's go ahead and take a close look at the box here. And of course we have the artwork on the side and the back as well. And also we have the character description, and I'll go ahead and read that for you guys real quick. Ahsoka Tano, a Togruta female, was the Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of the Clone Wars. Alongside Anakin, she grew from a headstrong student into a mature leader, but her destiny lied along a different path than the Jedi. Alright, and of course that's describing Ahsoka about up into the end of Rebels, and then of course we have the Ahsoka TV show, and as you guys can clearly see, this is not supposed to be Rosario Dawson. This is based off the animation, so we'll go ahead and get her out of here real quick and take a look at her. Alright, so alright, yeah, and so this is what I kind of find interesting is, let's just get her out of here. And then of course we also have her lightsabers, and we'll take a look at those in just a moment. But here is Ahsoka, and what I was saying is, you know, when they make a character or a Black Series figure based off an animated character, it's always interesting to see how they'll sculpt the face, because it's not based off a famous actor or someone that is a real-life person. But I think they did a really great job. This is a nice face sculpt. Looks like the character in the show. And then, of course, let's just real quick run through her articulation here. And on her head, you see here, let's see, we got side to side and a little bit up and down, and her, you know, her mantrails are restricting, those are the things on her head, are restricting her movement of her head a little bit. And then on her arms, you have the up and down, a full rotation at the shoulder, should have full rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, and then a little back and forth. And then just looking at her hand sculpts real quick, you can see they're pretty similar. No trigger finger because she's going to hold two lightsabers. And then going down, you can see she has a little plate armor on her chest, and she has rotation on her torso part of her body, but I'm not seeing any waist rotation, so it's just on her body. And going down, we have the outer skirt, which has these like plate armor pieces to them, and they're plastic, a little flexible. We got the lightsaber hooks, and then underneath that you have a little cloth skirt. It was actually real fabric, and it all appears to be glued to the character, so you're not going to remove anything. And then you have these long boots on her, and looking at her leg articulation, even with the skirting she's wearing, she has pretty good leg movement on her, so I'm kind of impressed by that. And then of course you have the knee back and forth, and then we have the back and forth with the ankles, and the rotation's a little restricted because the way they designed the boots. You can see there's like these little flaps coming down on the side, so they kind of restrict the rotation. But that is pretty much all the articulation on this figure. And then let's real quick take a look at her lightsabers here. And then you have one with a curved handle, and let's get that out of there. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to get the camera to focus on the lightsaber there. There you go, you can see the handle a little better. And then we have a smaller one with a straight handle. You just see, and of course you see they have the loops on there to hook them onto the belt, which is cool. And then again, they're on her skirt too. So, but let's see how she holds these things and how she interacts with her accessories. And pretty good. Okay, so the handles are different sizes, so okay. You have this littler one and then a larger one, but as you can see, she's holding them good. They're in her hand nice and tight. They're not flopping out. And just to see real quick, let's see what happens when you switch the hands of the lightsabers here. And that looks good. Oops. And when you put the lightsabers in the opposite hands, they still are in there pretty good. So that's good to see. But I don't know. I kind of like her holding the bigger one in her right hand. But another thing I wanted to check out real quick is the lightsabers and the blade removal, which, wow. Okay, so the blades do come out and they're in there pretty good. So, and let's see here. All right, and so you can pop the blades out and have the handles, and of course then you can put them right on her lightsaber clips. So there you go. That looks pretty good. All right, so let's give her her final test here. But again, let's put these lightsabers back together, and you just should be able to pop these blades right back in there. All right, they're a little bit difficult. That's probably some of the tighter lightsaber blades I've ever had to mess with on these figures, but let's go ahead and give her her lightsabers back and see if she will stand up for us. All right, so there we go, and let's give her her final little test here. I'm having a little bit of difficulty with her ankles here, guys. Try and get her to stand up for you. Okay. All right. There she is, everyone, from the Black Series line. This is Ahsoka Tano from the Rebels TV show. And thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.